What's up, YouTube? Bam, and welcome to another edition of Wolf King's Vids. Okay, now, in recent news, this just in, Fred Phelps has died. He died on March 19th, 2014. He was the famous hate-mongering, God hates fags preacher who founded the Westboro Baptist Church. They were infamous. They became infamous for their actions of picketing dead soldiers, like funerals, like disrupting the family in their time of mourning. Really just digging into like the fact that they died, saying thank God for dead soldiers, and also they said thank God for AIDS and thank God for 9/11. Really some really fucked up shit. Really really just anti-life, and also they hate America, but somehow the soldiers and America, giving them religious liberty through being here, but they say God hates it, so fuck it, but you're still here. Yeah, he's dead. And also before his death there was something about him being excommunicated. I heard that on The Amazing Atheist. He mentioned like he was excommunicated. So I mean, I'm still reading more up into that, but it really shows the level of disconnect one can have when you really get into the fundamentalist thought. Like you get so you have your mind so warped by that dark age thought to where you're saying like this is God's way, it's eternal and forever, but the world changes and goes into modernity. And the fact that he was so hateful and bitter to the point that not even his own church, which is comprised of only his family, no one else agrees with this shit because it's so damn hateful. No one on the left or the right were able to agree with them. They had one of their uh I don't know what her name was. I think it was Margie or some other woman. She was a lawyer. They're mostly lawyers. Um, she got on Fox News, and when they got wind of that whole like dead soldier picket thing, like I mean they just fucking railed them on the fact that they were bigots. So no one on the left or right even agrees with these people, and it's crazy. And and the fact of the matter is, now I know people. Now I know what people are gonna say about this. I know what people are gonna say, that we shouldn't stoop to what Fred Phelps or his family would do, and picket and say like no, I just threw the picket thing out there, but a bit too prematurely. Um, I know some people are taking the high road with this and saying like we should honor him. We should be the bigger people, and say he was a bigoted man in life, and he's at peace now. But to me, I honestly can't do that, and the reason is because, um, I guess because I'm still living, and it's a matter of us progressing. But I can't, because if your track record was just to spread bigotry at the end of your life, like near the end of your life, then and hatred towards people who are protecting you in larger society on a political scale, then I can't really I can't seem to really respect that. I don't really have much respect for something like that. And the fact that you were even involved with this, I have to say like I mean I guess in a nice way I could say it to where um I wish you were alive, like long enough to know that what you viewed or what you believed was incorrect, because it closed you off. It really closed you off from a lot out of society. You could have made your church bigger if it wasn't so backward. I mean the Unitarian Universalist Church, which is like was like right down the street, is like so open minded. They have like a bunch of members, but that's due to like modernity, due to divergent religions. And I mean, and this in particular backwards, what Fred Phelps has made, it's really just the vestigial organ that is fundamentalist religion. I would hope that when we're talking about the future of our society, it, viewed in like with the lens of secularism, it would be like you have people that have religious liberty and others who have the freedom to use reason and look at the world as it's viewed through science and free inquiry and empiricism. And like that, at that level we would have like a better equal playing ground for human rights and civil liberties. And the interesting thing is he actually was civil right he was active in the civil rights you know movement, helping African Americans and others. So it's interesting that that he actually went down this way. But I guess if anything, we can use him as a mess as like a lesson, as like a moral lesson on the for the moral zeitgeist or landscape. We should employ more of the golden rule, the universal principle that is essentially at the biological basis of our species, reciprocal altruism. And we should work hard to expand our resources to where more people can actually enjoy a good life within the here and now. So that, as opposed to having a worse off legacy like spreading bigotry and hatred from a far right um, sect of hating gays and thanking your imaginary friend for atrocities, we could actually use like real empirical tools to make society better for everyone. Sapie Ade, Dead to know. This is Wolf King. Peace out.